Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosie Wainwright and I am the owner of www.queenrozza.com. This is my first ever video for my blog. The main focus of my blog is self-improvement. Now, I will talk to you about places that I travel to, especially the places where I travel on my own, things that I've learned through pretty tough circumstances in my life and how I've come out the other end. And third of all, which this video is going to focus on, is the books that I read. Now, one of the most important things that I've found on my own personal journey of self-development and self-improvement is reading books. Now, I grew up in a house where there were no books. No one told me to read. No one told me how beneficial it was. However, when I was 17 years old, I was studying business at Lewisham College and I was given a mentor. And she told me about reading. She said to me, you know, oh, what's your favourite book? Would you read? And I was like, oh, I don't, it's really boring. And she was like, what? This really confused her because she loved to read. And she gave me my first ever book that I still love to this day. It's my first fictional book that I've ever read, and it's called 20s Girl by Sophie Kinsella. And I will read that back to front even now. I love it. So from then on, I basically love to read. I read every single Sophie Kinsella book that there was. And I still do. I haven't ventured out that much in the fictional section, but I stuck to what I know and I liked it. And that was really my first experience of ever reading a whole book. I mean, yeah, sure, English GCSEs, I'd read the front, the back, I'd Google what other people had written about it, and I would reword it and post it as my own. And that, my friends, is how I got an A in GCSE English. However, as I've gotten older, I've grown a fond love for self-help books and books that help you develop, books that open your mind, help you grow, make you think about life. And to kick off this year, January 2019, I will be reading this book, which is called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And this is actually the first book that I ever read. So yes, I know it might seem like I'm cheating a bit here, but actually I read this book 7 years ago. And I don't remember a thing. And I think it'll be a great refresher and a great kick up to get me back into gear. So therefore, I'm challenging myself this year and I'm going to read a book a month. Now, I know that for some people, they would think a book a month, that's actually not a lot. I've read online, like some people are reading a book a week. And personally, I'm going to be realistic here, and I am dyslexic and I can't read that fast, and if I actually want to take in the information and digest it, I want to be able to open up books, highlight, make notes and actually study it. I don't just want to read it and throw it away or rush it. So a book a month is this year's challenge. So each month I will do a short video explaining the reasons for picking the book, if I've heard anything good or bad about it before I've read it. I will spend the month reading it, and then I will write a short blog post after it for you guys to read, whether I recommend it, whether I don't, if it's shit. I'm going to be completely honest. And the main points, because not everyone does enjoy reading as much as I do, and I get it, but I would hate to think that there's all of this really important information out there that some people aren't getting access to, so I want to share that with you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you on the flip side.